at me the same. You took one look, but you played me like a game. I can see. You took one look and now you stare at me the same. You took one look, but you played me like a game.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's Friday, and it's a happy Friday. So happy Friday. My gain is way too loud on this mic, so let me turn the gain down on the mic. The Kraken struck. Bougie, you must have been streaming right when I gave blood. I missed it. I must have missed it. I didn't see you live. I always get the notifications when you go live and I didn't see it. So it must have happened when I was giving blood. Oh, yeah. Yep. Speaking of which, I did give blood today. Master stream volume? God, that sounds sweet. Master stream volume. Alright, well in that case, I can actually compensate. Originally, my master stream volume was... Wow, that sounds so awesome to say. My master stream volume was way too low, and I tried to compensate by turning it up, but apparently now, it's not loud enough. I know what you meant, King Crab. I just... Here, there's ways that I can fix it. Hold on. I can go like that. Yeah, I can actually turn that all the way down. Like that. It's probably a little bit better for you. Let me know if that's any better. Hopefully. Hopefully. If not, I can actually just turn this gain all the way off, now that I think about it. I've got a gain on my mic. Oh, that's better? Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, I gave blood. Might be a bit loopy today, so fair warning. I don't think there is. I took a master volume on stream just to mean the collective output volume of my stream, which I then promptly turned everything down slightly. So hopefully it's a little bit better. Hopefully. Anyway, guys, yeah. I gave blood. I might be slightly loopy, slightly delirious. I'll try to hold my own, of course. No, they don't really give a master fade control. I just turned bets on faint time. I don't know, man. I'm waiting until like 7 or 8 to have a brewski, just to celebrate the week. You'll probably see me faint once I drink the brewski. I think tonight's gonna be a one and done night with the brewskis. I think I'm gonna have one and just lose all sense of lose all ability to do anything. Nah, I'm just joking. I'll obviously keep my cool. So you're not gonna see me faint until a while. No, I'm not off screen. I'm setting up. See, I'm fine. Hello. See, I'm fine. It's time to have a few beers. I'm gonna be drinking a beer later, but this is where I gave blood, right there. That arm, the right arm. It's pretty cool. Very nice people. Always nice people where I give blood. Plus, I got a few hours off of work because I gave blood, which was nice. So it's always a nice benefit. It's a nice persuasion factor to give blood because I get free compensation hours. Plus I'm drinking a Red Bull, so I'm gonna be wired as anything. My blood Red Bull content will be pretty extreme. Well, that stinks. I was going to riddle Nightbot with my new emote all over the place, but now I can't do that, unfortunately. Dang it, that stinks. I don't think one of my other emotes isn't working either. Let's pound the diuretics! Yeah, my Mars emote isn't working for some reason. Oh, yes it is. I just need a space. the thing is, I hate Francoface Z, but because people on mobile can't see Francoface Z. Squeeze out the water too. And the worst part about all of this is that there was apparently Jason M, who's already an affiliate, and he took Jason M1, so now I'm Jason M2. Like, come on. What is that? It's not fair, that's what it is. Whatever. No, I think I'm gonna put on my cap. I haven't worn my cap in a while. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. This is gonna squeeze the remaining blood in my head out of my head. So I don't know if that's smart or not, but I haven't worn my cap in a while, so. Ew, I look like I have no hair. It looked better. Oh, I love Vsauce Yolo. I love his videos, man. Looks like I have no hair. What is that? It's more efficient, Kerbinaut. It's way more efficient that way. Oh, Bougie, dude, that is awesome. You got one that is your name. Oh, that is awesome. Bougie, I don't know if I ever congratulated you, like with me speaking, with my words, not through text. Congrats on becoming an affiliate, man. Guys, Bougie's an affiliate now. So, congrats. Congrats, man, that's awesome. That is really awesome, man. Bougie, every time I go into your stream, I'm like, oh, you've got like 10 new followers. Okay, that's cool. It's exciting. No, I haven't seen his... Ah, dang it. I hate this. It looks like I don't have hair. Maybe I'm just delirious. I have not seen Vsauce's most recent video. I don't think so. I mean, I've seen some of his videos. I don't know if I've seen the most recent one. Dang it, this is why I don't wear the hat. See that? What is that, huh? Well, I can compensate a little bit for that. I can just go like this, right? No, that didn't do the trick. I know I'm never gonna get this perfect. I know. Let me just try one more thing. Yeah, Bougie, congrats, man. That's, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah, what's A2AN? What? Yeah, Yellow, I might watch it later, man. I might stream, like, IRL or something tonight, or Creative. I might do a transfer to Creative, because I've got a sweet idea for a new app that I told Bougie about. I don't think any of you guys know about it yet, but I've got a sweet idea for a new app that I want to start working on. And I might start working on that tonight. So chroma key. Dang it. I'm never gonna get this perfect. It's a crying shame. Really is. Like, I hate how that looks. Actually, I think I can compensate by fixing this. Be out here. And then this up and out. I think that'll do the trick, right? Yeah, that basically does the trick. Okay. We gooch. We Gucci. Any programming language you want, YOLO. I'm gonna be using C#. I mean, you can use Java. You can use C++ if you're really daring. You can use any language you want. Okay, I'm gonna get started here in just a second, guys. Thank you for the patience. And I'm gonna start with something really cool that I found today, which any of you programming geeks out there will really appreciate. I hope so, at least. What is this ASAN thing? What is this? Where's the A9I? Kyran, what's up, man? How are you? Bougie, you can create Android apps through Unity. I don't know what happens in between, right? I don't know what they do under the hood to turn the C# code into compiling, or I don't know how they compile a C# code in such a way that allows you to run it on Android, but you can code in C# in Unity and then run in Android. Where's the A9I? Kyran, I gave some blood today. So I may have a brewski later, but I think I'm gonna do like one and done tonight. I think as soon as I have one brewski, it's gonna put me on my butt. Rip ads. What? Does that mean you're not getting any ads right now? Yeah, guys, please deal with me as Holy crap. Holy crap, Kyran. What, you moved them all into a temp? Oh, that stinks. A friend of mine had to do temp buildings for a while when they were working on my college of marksmanship. Hey, nice, Kyran. So dang it. Oh, that's just something on my screen. Never mind. So we're gonna go like this. Wait, what is that a reflection of something? Yeah, it is. Oh, I will never get this perfect, will I? Kyran, oh, Kyran, I actually have a decent emote now that you can use, by the way. Alright, what I wanted to show you guys is, again, for any of you programming geeks out there, a collection of Python libraries, and it's called Mesa. I'm curious if you guys know what Mesa is. The Python, capital R. The Python library called Mesa, M-E-S-A. And if you guys haven't heard of it before, I will show you what it is. It's something that you'll probably see me messing around with for quite a while. So let's take a look at Mesa. Of course, it's not going to show up right away, is it? Yeah. Gotta go like this. Mesa. Alright, he knows it. Not Mesa 3D. Mesa stands for Modular Experiments in Stellar Astrophysics. This is a collection of Python libraries and modules that allow you to model stellar evolution and atmospheres computationally. So what this means is that you can set up a computational stellar model, you can run it on your computer, and you can see how a specific type, size, or composition of a star will evolve over its lifetime. And you can grab, it's not just about evolution, right? You can grab plenty of other characteristics from this Python library. It takes a while to set up, it looks like. I haven't used it yet, but it looks like it takes a while to set up. But once you get it set up, I mean, you can run all these wild physics routines using all the modules from this library. Installation. A bunch of really awesome things on here. So I have a few ideas as to what I want to do with this. Not too positive yet what I want to do with this, but I'm totally going to be messing around with this. Okay? Part of my idea, by the way, was to use this to try to come up with a stellar evolution model for the Sun in Kerbal Space Program. Like, grab some characteristics like surface temperature and whatnot from stellary system. And I'm going to take it, you know, things like surface temperature, size, whatnot, anything else that I can get from Kerbal Space Program, and try to generate a stellar evolution model, a computational model of the sun in Kerbal Space Program. What's probably going to happen is that Mesa's going to freak out at me saying, "No, you don't have enough mass," or something like, "This isn't a star, what the heck are you doing?" I don't know what Mesa's going to do, if Mesa's going to complain at me or not, but we're going to try it anyway. I'm sure Mesa's good enough where if I feed it bullcrap data like that, Mesa's going to be like, "What? What are you doing?" But I still want to try it anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try it. I really want to try it. Anyway, that's not why we're here, is it? We're here to do some other things. So let's do those other things. I'm still on the active search for finding decent playlists that aren't gonna get muted when I finish streaming and the VOD appears, because I'm getting really tired of half of my streams being your stars of Jupiter. What? Yeah, I know, it's gonna smack me. I'll smack it back though. I'll smack Mesa. I'm still in the active search for a nice playlist that won't mute all of my VODs. And it turns out that Twitch does have a music library, and a few people put together playlists. Well, I don't think it's a few people. I think it's from Twitch. They put together different genres of playlists that all abide to the Twitch music library's rules and regulations. So I'm gonna keep messing around with it, but I think I'm finally building up a collection of songs that I can play on stream, which it doesn't mean that I'm never going to activate song requests again. It's just that I got to the point where, like, people on Discord were asking me to start uploading my AERO 101 videos and things like that. And for example, in AERO 101, I have to be really careful about playing songs that might mute my VOD, because that's information where you have to hear what I'm saying to understand it. And some of the other things that I'm going to be doing, you know, involve me explaining things. And it's not just me playing, it's me explaining. So I need to make sure that not everything is muted. So it's a weird balance. Again, that being said, it's not like I'm never going to use the song request feature again. I totally am. I gotta find a balance. Because people, you know, I had a few requests to upload this stuff to YouTube as well. There's one viewer, probably asleep by now, from Germany that wants to watch my stuff, and it's really difficult because he's on the other side of the world, and he can't view my content live ever, so he wants me to upload it to YouTube, and so on and so forth. You get the picture. Again, that being said, it's not that I will never use song requests again. I think I'm just gonna keep doing this for a while though, until I find a nice balance, which I haven't found yet, obviously. Glitch City, Squash Wash. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Glitch City. Yeah, I know, Bougie. It's just I feel like if Twitch, you know, flags a song for copyright issues, then YouTube would probably flag similar songs. And I know it doesn't mean, you know, an exact one-to-one relationship, but it's something that I need to be cautious of. Is all. So, because of that, I plan on being cautious about it. So, what were we doing last? We were making a time to burn script with a ton of math, and we're going to be doing more math today. Let's see. This is AERO 101 mod book, I think I was doing this in. Yes, we've got a ton of math that describes the total time required for a burn. Hey, nice, Novus. Okay, I'll check it out, man. I mean, feel free to post a link, too. Yeah, Bougie. So we did a ton of math, and then we proved why you want to centralize around delta V rather than centralize around time. Now this really shouldn't be part of the mod book, but I guess I'll just leave it in here anyway. This was, rename General 1. Rename this to KOS 1. Okay. Come on now. View 100%. Alright. Yeah, I guess so, Bougie, since you're playing Pandora. Since I don't have a childhood. I'm back and brought booze. What's up, Kerbonaut? I don't know, man. I just never got into Pokemon. Wasn't my thing. Wasn't my thing. Didn't do it. Never caught that craze. Alright, so we have the equation for time, and I think we got it working, if I'm not mistaken. So let's open up KSP and test it out. Alright, Bougie. Sounds good, man. Oh boy. What a day. What a freaking day. I feel sore from giving blood. My arm feels sore. That doesn't usually happen. Actually, no, I think last time it happened too. Where my arm was just sore. Hey, nerds for the night. Hey, good stuff, man. It's exciting. It's super exciting. Yeah, once we get this up and running, I just want to test and see where we left the script off last. We're going to go in, we're going to document a few things in the script, and then we're going to continue with the original purpose of the script, which was basically, given a value of eccentricity, calculate the total time it would take and delta V required to do that burn. And hey, we've got launch updates. Long March. That's coming up soon. That's coming up in a couple days. Where's this coming from? It's Chinese, huh? Neat. Delta 2 is coming up. Another Falcon 9 full thrust. Holy crap. SpaceX is doing so much. They're doing a lot. They officially broke launch updates. Yep. They officially broke or tied ULA's record for most launches in a year from a private company at 16, and they're gonna supersede the goal by a decent amount. So, go SpaceX! If you guys don't know what SpaceX is, then what the heck is wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. But SpaceX and Elon Musk are doing a lot of awesome things, and I'm proud of them. I'm very proud of Elon for the fact that he was able to overcome this big lull in it's this light that I fixed. That he was able to overcome this big lull in the space industry for the past couple of crap. What flight was I don't think it matters. That he was able to overcome this big lull in the industry for a couple of years. Go him. Really exciting stuff. 2 simultaneous booster recoveries? Huh? How can they be simultaneous if they're not launching simultaneously? I'm a bit confused about that. I'm not even sure what you mean by simultaneous boost recoveries. Simultaneous boost? Are you saying they plan on launching 2 boosters at the same time or something? Yeah, it did, Novus. Is he talking about Falcon Heavy? Yeah, I think there was an article that came out on NASA Spaceflight Now about, wait, they plan on returning the second stage? Oh, Falcon Heavy? Alright. Yeah, I think NASA Spaceflight Now, there was an article released on NASA Spaceflight Now that had mentioned a projected launch date of December of this year for Falcon Heavy, which I hope they hit. But what's weird is that I don't... Well, let me check something real quick. Yeah, it's not, yeah, that's what I thought, okay. So, for those of you guys interested, and for those of you guys... Yeah, so sorry. For those of you guys that are interested, not that I really care a lot, this website... Alright, here, let me show you this. I think it's called like this or something. NASAspaceflight.com. Yeah, guys, be cautious about this website, please. Yeah. Guys, please be cautious about trusting this website. This really... Yeah, I really don't think this is the most credible source for information. I'm not saying it's not a horrible place to find stuff. Like, obviously they have credible things on here, okay? I don't really trust this website too much, okay? I haven't really heard of any of the editors or writers on this site before. It's not that it's bad, right? I'm sure that there's plenty of interesting information on here. Just please be careful about your sources. I see a lot of people throwing this website around. BitBoy, thanks for this. Thanks for the follow, man. I see a lot of people throwing this website around. I'm just gonna say be careful about this one, okay? It's kind of like I see this website and no, Kyran. I'm just saying, as somebody in the industry, I look at this website and I think of like, oh, well, I heard it from Facebook, so it must be true. Just be careful about that, okay? If you want a nice website that is unbiased, there you go, King Crab. If you guys want a nice website that doesn't have a sketchy name like NASA Spaceflight, even though, like, it's not NASA affiliated, which is weird enough as is. Just be cautious about that website, okay? SpaceNews.com, alright? Incredibly technical information, and unbiased, right? There you go, Kyran. Don't tell anybody, come on. No, Kerbonaut. Anyway, Space News. Most of these articles are written by Jeff Faust, okay? He's been doing this for a long time. Dude is absolutely brilliant. And look, he has unbiased articles. See? He's got an article here that bashes the SLS. Guess what? I still read his website, okay? Well, he doesn't bash it. I mean, he talks about the fact that we don't have, like, a set launch date or anything like that yet, which is true. Absolutely true. And a bunch of other people. Anyway. Space News, a bit more reliable, okay? A bit nicer of a website. Notice, Spaceflight Now. This is another decent one, yeah. This is another decent one. Spaceflight Now is another one that I trust. Anyway. Space News and Spaceflight Now. Those are at least a little bit better, okay? I'm just telling you, alright? And you'll hear this from any engineer, you'll hear this from anybody. Be careful of your sources, okay? Be careful of your sources, please. Please, please, please. Can't stress it enough. So, that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. See, they've got a lot of awesome stuff here. Anyway, Oh, get out of here, King Crab. Like, for example, notice here, guys, that, notice here, I've now basically scrolled through the whole page, okay? I have not seen one thing about the Falcon Heavy launch. Not one thing about the Falcon Heavy launch. I don't see one thing about Falcon Heavy launch here. Let's go to the other website. I don't see one thing about the Falcon Heavy launch on the front page. Okay? These are two very well-known two very well-known sites written by two very well-known people. Well, actually, I don't know who writes Spaceflight Now articles. I don't know if it's one person or not. Mainly one person. I know Space News is mainly one person. Anyway, guys, trust your sources. All right? Just because it's on NASA Spaceflight, which I don't trust that website, does not mean it's true. Okay? Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to be that guy that's just going around spewing nonsense that happens to be false. Alright? Nobody wants to be that guy. Alright. Enough chit-chat. It's not rant time quite yet. I'm not at my ranting phase quite yet. Unknown object? Whoa. Nah, not worth it. Trust your sources, guys. Trust them sources. Please, do it for me. If not for you, do it for me. Not saying that Falcon Heavy won't launch, alright? Maybe it will in December, and that'd be freaking awesome if it does. But I've seen it on maybe one website. So I hate it because I always sound so skeptical about everything that I sound so skeptical about everything that's going on with SpaceX and Elon. And to be honest, I'm not. I freaking love everything he's doing. Just trust your sources, okay? Don't read one thing online and be like, oh, well, the internet is correct, so therefore this is correct, and I will go spew this information to everybody. Don't do that, okay? Please don't do that. Analyze. Think about it before you say anything. It'll save me a lot of headache. Alright? I know I shouldn't care about this kind of thing, but when I see people spew nonsense like that, I'm like, huh, what? Where did you get that from? I can't tell you how many times I've been like, where somebody said, yeah, Novus, don't trust me either. Just asked for more information on something I heard EJ mention in passing. Just keep aspirin on hand? Yeah. What was this thing you heard EJ mention in passing? I'm confused. Oh, about what you said, King Crab. Dude, I'm sorry. I wasn't targeting you. You know I wasn't targeting you, right? I was just saying that generally. Confirm, Jason not I'm not credible. I'm not a news writer. I spend my days doing flight software. I don't spend my days analyzing these company structures and seeing what their next move is going to be. I spend my days writing flight software. You know what that means? That means you can trust me when it comes to writing guidance flight software. That means that you shouldn't trust me when it comes to talking about future launches. That's not my job. What are you saying is less likely? The Falcon Heavy launch in 2017, in my personal opinion, is less likely. I think that they'd be able to recover stages. I'm not worried about Elon. Yeah, man, that was not directed at you at all. So I'm sorry if you took it like that. I'd be more confident in them recovering all of their stages, because I know, like, you can see it. They've clearly got a handle on supersonic retropropulsion. They do it in their sleep now. Hey, Mank, what's up, man? Whoa, what? Server commands other than me are blocked? Huh? What are you complaining about? Didn't like something. Mank, I think you broke Nightbot. Yeah, man. Like, don't... Honestly... With NASA saying, like, oh yeah, we plan on launching SLS on December 20th of 2019. It's gonna happen in, like, January or February, okay? Mank, I deleted it, don't worry. Here's the thing. I'm not... Yeah, I think that Elon's got a serious handle on retro propulsion now. I definitely... With all of the commercial launches they're doing into LEO right now, I don't think that they have enough time to get FH ready by 2017. And guess what? If they do, I'm still going to be psyched for it. Yeah, no, as I realized that, I fixed it. So, guys, just think, alright? Think before you, just blindly trust all these things, okay? Please, do it for me. Tell them that I told you to do it, alright? You can blame it all on me. Yeah, like from the 80s, man. Sure. If that's how you want to take it, then sure. Crap. And I forget, hey, what the heck, man? Dude, what just happened? Wait, what? There we go. That was really weird. Okay. They do have a bunch of baggage. Yeah, guys, don't trust anything I say. And I know, like, you guys are probably like, oh, well, he's just trying to talk up the SLS. Dude, I'm not. The SLS is a bastard child of many, many other programs. The SLS is like, oh, well, we're done shuttle, and Ares didn't work, so let's just combine Saturn V, the shuttle, and Ares, and all the other pocket change that we have, and let's mold it into Frankenstein, and that's going to be a rocket. That's what the SLS is. I think it's this parameter that I want? Yeah. I'm not sure what MNA stands for, but apparently it's something like true anomaly. Anyway, guys. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Alright, let's see what we got here. List files, run ECC 0P5. Alright, and we've got a timer going down now. So if we accelerate, time accelerates somewhat. And it looks like there's a pretty accurate representation now as to when we have to start our burn. And the program will end as soon as that goes negative. And that's exactly what we want. So awesome. So now we're gonna move into some other things. So everybody get your pen and paper out. Yeah, buddy, we're gonna do some math. I love math. I love math so much. And I know you do too, don't lie. We all know it. And guys, I'm going blind here, so you get to see me try to figure this out. It's gonna be fun. I might solve the analytical solution first, if an analytical solution exists. So we'll see. Numbers. Yep. We got some fun numbers coming up. Aspirin, Tylenol, get it all out. I've been doing math all day. Get over it, Mank. Stop complaining. Get over it. People don't really realize that humans have been around for a couple thousands of years, tens of thousands of years. Space programs have been around for 50. Things are gonna change a little bit, probably. Just do it already. I can't watch. It's gonna be fun. What is that, Kyran? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Sorry, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, there's no problem, man. Guys, again, sorry, I gave blood. I might be a bit loopy today. Might be a bit loopy. So sorry. Sorry in advance. Alright, guys, let's do some math. I'm really excited. I'm, like, really excited for this. More excited than I should be. This is, KOS2. Well, were you wrong, Mank? Were you wrong? Just kidding. I know you weren't wrong. I trust you, Mank. I trust you. How do I want to adjust here? Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Alright, so, way too much error, Mank. Way too much error. Sounds good, Kerbin. In engineering, the master's you. That was my attempt at a Russian accent. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Everett, thank you very much. Oh, Kyran. Kyran, you're funny, man. You're really funny. Alright, so problem statement, right? So, problem statement. Problem. Given E, calculate delta V. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm not. Oh, did you guys see? What was that article today where this huge right-wing group or something like turned out to be a troll farm from Russia where like hundreds of people were actively like coming up with this fake persona online? What was that? Did you guys see that? Or was that just me? Maybe I'm going crazy. No, Novus, it doesn't, man. You want to know why it doesn't mute the VOD? I can tell you why. It doesn't mute the VOD because it's not the vocal version. Given E, calculate delta V. So first thing we're gonna do is yeah, so I'll put this in steps, right? So step one, get, oh, actually, I don't want to do that. Step one, start from a circular orbit. Just start. The system will find you. Circumvent. Heck yeah, man. And it will math you up. I guess so, Kerbonaut. I don't even know what the Amatic exam is. I have no idea what that is. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Right back. I'm back. Ugh. Chair. I don't have that command yet. Get hyped for the chair. Oh, I actually do have that command. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is gross. This is all gross. No, thank you. Okay, guys. It's Friday. Cheers.
Nobody seems worth it while the feeling sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer.
Nice, Kyran.
Let's just cut the bullshit.
In secret, you did in circuit? I didn't see to it. I certainly didn't see to it. Cheers, everybody. Some nice A9I. Well, it's back to an IPA now, but it's still an A9I in my book. It's a new type that I'm trying. It's cool, man. It's called Vine Street Junction India Pale Ale. Iron Line Brewing Company? I've never heard of them before. I don't think it's local, though. Yeah, I don't think it's local. Magical space powers. I guess so. Alright, let's try this out here. There is an equation that describes the total energy that an orbit has. What's the name of the equation? If any of you were at AERO 101 last time, you will know the name of the equation. What's the name of the equation? I need the name of the equation. There it is, Meg. There it is. Nice, man. You got it. It's the Vis Viva equation. So we're going to start with Vis Viva, which is this. The specific energy of an orbit is equal to v squared over 2 minus mu over r, which is also equal to negative mu over 2a. Alright? No problem, Kyran. So that's what we're going to start with here. Let's see. V squared over 2 minus mu over r equals negative mu over 2a. And again, you guys got to keep in mind, I didn't do this ahead of time, so it's going to be pretty fun. We can assume a few things. Oh, mu. We can assume a few things, right? No. No! Well, actually, I guess, yeah, right? Guess that's close enough. But I said the energy of an orbit, not its shape. And that's not every orbit. You're minimizing your problem space here, man. What about hyperbolic? Alright, so, so for our forced orbit, huh? Yeah, sure, why not? So assumptions. Okay. Orbit number 1. R is equal to A is equal to radius of periapsis is equal to radius of apoapsis. Because E is equal to 0. Yes. I think I know what I want to do here. So let's go like this. And then we're also assuming that burn is impulsive and occurs at periapsis. Periapsis. Cool. Yes, you did know this. Congratulations. I'm sure you're really proud of yourself. Alright, so burn is impulsive. It occurs at periapsis. Guys, I'm gonna be a little bit loopy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What else can we assume? Well, we can go like this. We can say, here's what I'm thinking about doing. The similarity in between these two orbits is going to be the radius of periapsis, right? So let's go like this. We're going to start with this. V squared over 2 minus mu over r is equal to negative mu over 2a. From these assumptions, we can turn this equation into this. V squared over 2 minus mu over radius of periapsis, because we're at radius of periapsis, is equal to negative mu over 2. A is going to be equal to RP 1 minus E, like that. Rocket League goes well with loopiness. So let's combine like terms here. So let's go like this. V squared over 2 is equal to mu over RP minus mu 1 minus E over 2 RP equals mu over RP 1 minus 1/2 plus E over 2, I want to say, is equal to mu over RP mu over RP 1/2. Oh, that's gonna work out cool actually. And then we take out the half. So we got this then. V squared. Guys, please check my work here. V squared over 2 is equal to mu over 2 RP 1 plus E. Okay. These cancel. And we'll get this. RP is equal to mu over V squared 1 plus E. Dude, I might play some Rocket League later. Alright, so we have radius of periapsis solved for one of our orbits, right? So check this out, ready? Just keep in mind, right? Remember, RP1 is equal to RP2 is equal to RP. The subscript 1 is before the burn, and the subscript 2 is after the burn. So check this out. We can go like this. RP1 is equal to mu over V squared 1 plus E. RP2 is equal to mu over V plus delta V squared 1 plus E2. This is 1 plus E1. Oh, shut up, Mank. I'm allowed to say shut up. I'm allowed to say that. I can say whatever I want. We also know, what else do we know? We know that RP1 is equal to RP2. Whoa, that's wrong. That's totally wrong. It's not V2. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so let's go like this. Oh, Kyran. Mu over V, 1 plus E1 is equal to mu over V. Oh, that's where the 2 came from. I gave it a subscript for some reason. Okay. is equal to mu over v plus delta v squared 1 plus E2. Mu's cancel. And then we get this. 1 plus E1 over v squared is equal to 1 plus E2 over v plus delta v squared. And we need to solve for delta v. So let's go like this. V plus delta v over v Yeah, I know, Kyran. After this, I'm going to go back and check everything. You're absolutely right, though. It's equal to 1 minus E2, or 1 plus E2, over 1 plus E1. Square root. And this already seems off. Because there's no dependency on mu. And it definitely matters what planet you're around. Well, actually, no, because it's all ratios here. It's all ratios anyway, so I might be fine. Anyway, so this is what? This is 1 plus delta v over v is equal to root of 1 plus E2 over 1 plus E1. So delta v is then equal to this. Velocity, your current velocity multiplied by square root of 1 plus E2 over 1 plus E1 minus 1. Now there's a really cool check that we can do here. And the check looks like this. Wait. I think that this is actually right. Yeah! Alright, cool. Guys. Alright, I think this might actually work. And let me show you why. So escape velocity, right? Escape velocity. It's parentheses, King Crab. It's parentheses. This is just the same as this. Okay, guys, I'll show you how to do this. Escape velocity, denoted as v infinity, is the amount of velocity required to hit exactly 0 specific energy in your orbit. Fun fact, velocity infinity is actually equal to the square root of 2 times v circular. Okay, so whatever your circular velocity is, multiply that by the square root of 2, and that's your velocity at infinity. That's your infinity velocity. So check this out. Our delta v to get from circular to infinity is going to be equal to then the square root of 2 of v minus your current velocity, right? And this subscript c is just going to be where c is equal to circ, right? So let's go like this then. The delta v from circ to infinity is then equal to velocity circular square root of 2 minus 1. Right? Now watch this. Watch this, guys. Going back to our equation. Now our generic equation, equation is this. Delta V given to eccentricity is going to be equal to current velocity multiplied by the root of 1 plus E2 over 1 plus E1 minus 1. Okay? Now, for circular to hyperbolic, what do we got? E1 is equal to 0, and E2 is equal to 1. Alright, so that means delta V is then equal to the square root of 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 0 minus 1. Or, velocity times that, so I'm gonna pop a velocity. Pop a velocity. I'm just gonna pop a velocity there. Oh, come on, man. I'm just gonna pop a velocity here, and if we simplify, this is actually equal to square root of 2 minus 1. Look familiar? I think we're good. I think we're good. You've never seen that before? Oh man, I love doing that, man. It's so high tech. It's so fancy, guys. I think we're good. So let's write this down. Now that we've done this. Whoa. So we just proved it, right? Using a test. So therefore, given a current orbit with E1, with eccentricity E1, and a desired orbit, a desired in-plane orbit, a desired in-plane orbit with eccentricity E2, the delta V required to go from E1 to E2 at periapsis is the following equation. I'm down her in the south. It's going to be the following equation then. Delta V from E1 to E2 is equal to the velocity at periapsis of your E1 orbit multiplied by the square root of 1 plus the second eccentricity over 1 plus the first eccentricity minus 1. Check it out. Check it out. We did some math. I like math. So, let's read this out. Given a current orbit with eccentricity E1 and a desired in-plane orbit, I'm going to underline that. That's important. A desired in-plane orbit with eccentricity E2, the delta V required to go from E1 to E2 at periapsis is that equation. We just did that. We just did that right there. How cool is that? Took a couple lines. And we did all of that just starting from vis viva. Whoa! Guys, vis viva is a very powerful equation. You can do a lot of awesome things with vis viva. Vis viva. Vis viva. So again, let's look at our assumptions here. The internal resistance? That's interesting. Let's look at our math one more time. So we're starting from a circular orbit, but it doesn't matter. We're using vis viva, right? Vis viva. We have a current energy. This is units, by the way, of joules per kilogram. We're assuming a few things, right? For our first orbit, any radius you're at is equal to your semi-major axis is equal to your periapsis radius and your apoapsis radius. because E is equal to 0. Circular. But here's the thing. Even though I made that assumption, that's not really necessary. We derived the general term of this. What I basically did is I went out seeking for the special theory of relativity, and I arrived at the general theory of relativity instead. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, we're assuming the burn is impulsive, and it occurs at periapsis. And we've got this equation. Minus mu over r is equal to negative mu over 2a. Actually, hold on a second. Oh, that does matter, never mind. Actually, alright. You guys ready for some more math? I love math. Guys, what if we wanted to circularize, now? What if, we wanted to circularize? So we wanted to get rid of our E, right? We wanted to get rid of our eccentricity. Then what would we have to do? Well, let's start with vis viva. Vis viva is this. Specific energy is equal to v squared over 2 minus mu over r. Mu over r is equal to negative mu over 2a. Alright, everybody. Guys, contribute. What should we do first? Now we're trying to circularize, okay? We're no longer trying to push up the orbit, we're trying to circularize the orbit. So what should we do first? I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I need your help. Get rid of the mu? That sounds like a sweet idea, man. I'll get rid of the mu. So let's do that then. We need a way, right, to equate the two orbits. We need a way to equate the two orbits, right? We've got the energy of the first orbit, and we've got the energy of the second orbit. Guys, if we're circularizing, what is the one parameter that's going to be the same in between the two orbits? What's the one parameter that's going to be the same in between an eccentric orbit and a circularized orbit? Assume that you're burning prograde. What is the one parameter that's going to be the same? Well, actually, Kyran, specific energy is only going to be 0 for hyperbolic orbits. That would make things a little bit simpler, but there it is. Apoapsis height. Yeah, that is the only thing that's going to be the same. A is actually going to change. Semi-major axis is going to change, right? So, like, your semi-major axis, not volume of the craft. Oh, okay, gotcha. Periapsis is not the same. No, this periapsis is not going to be the same. Oh, yeah, no problem, Kyran. I got it now. Yes, the periapsis is going to change, guys. The apoapsis is going to be the same. It is going to be different. If you've got a planet, and if you've got an eccentric orbit like this, your best chance to circularize is right here. And you're going to circularize by going like this, right? So what's the one parameter that stays the same? It's your radius of apoapsis, right? That's the one parameter that stays the same. So let's take a look at that then, right? Let's just set it up like this. Well, let's get in the right form first. I don't know, Kyran. That's a good question. Yeah, I'm not talking. Well, no, Meg. I'm not talking about spacecraft. I'm talking about impulsive particle maneuvers. A little bit different. All right. So anyway, volume's fine. Never mind. So let's put this in terms we all understand, right? So our velocity at apoapsis. Well, we're just gonna say velocity, right? V squared over 2 minus mu over r apoapsis is equal to negative mu over 2 radius of apoapsis over 1 plus e. Now, where am I getting this 1 plus e from? Potato, tomato? No, it's not. This is coming from these two equations, right? That's coming from these right here. Your radius of periapsis is equal to a times 1 minus e, and your radius of apoapsis is equal to a times 1 plus e. Okay? We can rearrange this to get the following. A is equal to, so therefore, a is equal to RA over 1 plus e. I'm just inverting that. I'm throwing that on its head, like that. Potion of strength. Hey, Sai, what's up, man? Alright, so we've got this fancy schmancy thing here. So let's go like this. V squared over 2 is equal to mu. That's way too low. V squared over 2 minus mu over r. Oh. V squared over 2 is equal to mu over RA multiplied by subtracted mu over 1 plus e, mu multiplied by, wow, I am dizzy, 2RA, just like that. So let's get rid of a few things here. So that's equal to mu over RA. Let's pull this out of the equation. 1 minus 1 half minus e over 2. That's different from before. This used to be plus when we were doing increasing eccentricity, but now it's going to be, we're circularizing instead, right? So 1 minus 1 half minus e over 2. And obviously this is going to simplify to this. So v squared over 2 is equal to mu over 2RA. We can take off this 2 now. 1 minus e, right? That's simple. Let's solve for RA real quick, right? So therefore, RA is equal to, and we can get rid of these 2's as well. These 2's cancel. Mu over v squared 1 minus e, okay? So, then let's go like this. What do we know? We know that E2 is eventually, zero. So we got to keep that in mind. It's eventually going to be 0. It's not 0 quite yet, but it's eventually going to be 0. So let's go like this. RA is equal to mu over v squared minus c. Okay, so we know that the RA is the same in both cases, so we can equate both sides like this. Mu over v squared 1 minus E1 is equal to mu over v plus delta v squared 1 minus E2. Get rid of those mu's. Nobody likes mu's. And this is going to turn into the following. V plus delta v over v, and I'm sure this is already familiar to you guys, the square root of 1 minus E2 over 1 minus E1. There were a few assumptions that we had to make, as I'm sure you guys can already tell. There are a few assumptions that we had to make here, okay? It is a Wacom tablet. Hey, Dumbaratu, what's going on, man? It's a Wacom tablet. It's one of the smaller ones, but honestly, I don't mind the smaller one. I mean, the small one's easy to write on. I didn't need to spend $400 on the new one. Poor Mew. Isn't this cool, though? It doesn't even depend on the planet. It doesn't even depend on the planet that we're orbiting. Anyway, let's simplify. 1 plus delta v over v is equal to square root of 1 minus E2 over 1 minus E1. Alright, and let's solve for delta V. Delta V is equal to V multiplied by the square root of 1 minus E2 over 1 minus E1 minus 1. What are some assumptions about this problem here? Actually, I guess I can phrase this a little bit differently. Let's say I wanted to use this to try to circularize a hyperbolic orbit. So I want to go from hyperbolic to circular. Am I able to do that? And if not, why can't I use hyperbolic orbits in this equation? Why is this only limited to circular? Sorry, circular and elliptic. Why am I only able to use this equation for elliptic orbits? Or circular? Why can I only circularize elliptic orbits using this? Why can I not circularize parabolic or hyperbolic orbits with this? I'm getting better at it because I do it a lot. It's not very amusing. Yeah, there it is. There it is, Kyran. Yeah. We can't use this because apoapsis doesn't have a physical significance. Well, it has a physical significance in hyperbolic orbits, but its significance is a bit different than what we were to expect. Now, this is an equation for using something at the apoapsis, right? So, if we look at the apoapsis for, and this is the best way that I can describe it, right? If we're looking at circularizing something in an elliptical orbit, starting right here, then we're able to do that, right? Because we can impart a delta V in this direction right here. But if you're in a hyperbolic orbit, actually, I'm gonna use parabolic, just for the sake of example. If you're in a parabolic orbit, your A is actually at infinity. Your apoapsis is at... Ooh, I don't like that at all. I use RA. I like that a lot more. Your radius of apoapsis is actually at infinity, so we can't even go there. Exactly, Nugriat, exactly. And that's another good way of looking at it. Eccentricity, if we wanted to go from E1 right here, if we... Oh, different color, please. If we wanted to go from a hyperbolic orbit to a circular, this is going to be a square root of a negative, and that doesn't have any physical significance, right? That just wouldn't make any sense. Exactly, which means that, you know, because of the fact that AP is negative, it's got mathematical significance, but it doesn't have physical significance. Alright, so all of this work right here, this leads us to two equations that we can use, right? We can use this equation right here, and we can use this equation down here. Those are the two equations that we have at our disposal. And they look like this. So from E1 to E2, from E1 to E2 at periapsis, and if you're burning retrograde, then you can use the following equation. Delta V is equal to velocity at periapsis multiplied by the square root of 1 plus E2 over 1 plus E1 minus 1. From E1 to E2 at apoapsis, if you're burning retrograde. Wow, retrograde? Wow, why do you guys not call me out on this crap? Sorry, not retrograde. Prograde. But if you're at apoapsis, the equation is a little bit different. At apoapsis, the equation is this. Delta V is equal to velocity at apoapsis times the square root of 1 minus E2 over 1 minus E1 minus 1. And those are your two equations that you can use to change the eccentricity. And this is how you derive delta V, given a known set of eccentricity values for two in-plane orbits. I'm not circularizing. Actually, wait, hold on a second. No, Grant, that's not the key. The key is that these equations are used for this is used for increasing eccentricity and this is used for decreasing eccentricity. But no, Grant, here's the thing. With regards to your comment, I don't think it matters. I think if you wanted to burn retrograde, this would still be a fine calculation. Yeah, I know, Dumbratu. That's what I was thinking. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it definitely doesn't matter. Alright, let's do a few test cases then. Test cases. Just to make sure these algorithms work. From circ to escape at periapsis. Delta V would then be equal to velocity at periapsis square root of 1 plus E2, which is 1, over 1 plus E1, which is 0, minus 1, which we've already discussed this, which would be velocity of periapsis square root of 2 minus 1, which makes sense. Now here's the thing. Let's look at from escape to circular at periapsis. So we're going from escape velocity to circular. Delta V is equal to velocity at periapsis times square root of 1 plus your second, which is going to be 0, over 1 plus 1, which is your second, minus 1, which is equal to something's wrong. So this value is obviously going to be less than 0. I understand that. I think something is wrong here. I'm trying to find a reason why I'm not able to use it for this equation. Or to get from escape velocity to circular velocity. Yeah, but Dumbaratu, that was inherent to my derivation earlier. Alright, I get it now. Here's the thing. So this is wrong, obviously. This is wrong. Dumbaratu, I don't like that answer, man. I don't like, well, you don't switch them. Why not? Because you're switching your starting and ending conditions. I get it. We're like, from this orbit, you always have to have the higher eccentricity on the top and the lower eccentricity on the bottom. I get that, but I'm not satisfied with that. I need to have a reason for that. So I need to find where I made that assumption, right? I get it. It totally makes sense that I would not... I got it! Alright, guys, here's the thing. Aha! Yeah, come on! Woo! Guys, here's the thing that I missed. At this point, you guys really need to start calling me out on these things. I came up with the equation. I came up with this equation right here, right? And Dumbaratu, I didn't mean to say you were wrong. You're absolutely right, but I'm not satisfied with like, oh, well, you just need to do this. I need to understand why. I came up with this. The equation for the two radius of periapses of the two dependent on their velocities at that point and their eccentricities. And then I said if you're burning at periapse, the radius of periapse is going to be the same if it's an impulsive maneuver. So then I did this. I set this equal to this. V squared, 1 plus E1 over V squared is equal to 1 plus E2 over V plus delta V squared. So then I simplified it. I put it in this form right here, right? 1 plus E1 over V squared is equal to 1 plus E2 over V plus delta V squared. I'm asking you guys. No, I didn't, Dumbaratu. I'm asking you. Here, Dumbaratu, I'll show you what's going on, man. I didn't define it as anything. This is completely generic at this point. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Dumbaratu, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. It's because, sorry, Dumbaratu, you're absolutely right. It's because I defined E2 to be the one that has the higher velocity, okay? But still, I'm not satisfied with that because I want to be able to, oh, here, well, I want it to come out, would it come out negative, though? Would it come out negative? Dumbaratu, here's what I'm getting at, man. And I think, Dumbaratu, I think we're actually on the same phase plane. We're just operating at different frequencies right now, so let's try to match up here, man. What I'm thinking, Dumbaratu, is that when I took the square root over here, this actually becomes a plus or minus. You see that, man? This becomes a plus or minus, because I'm taking the square root of it. So this actually becomes plus or minus that right there. You see where I'm coming from, Dumbaratu? I think this is what's going to sync us up on the same phase plane here. On the same frequency. That's what I was forgetting. So what does that turn into then? At that point, it turns into two different equations. It turns into plus or minus V plus delta V over V is equal to square root of 1 plus E2 over 1 plus E1. So if we do the plus, so case 1, we already know case 1, that turns into delta V is equal to V times square root of 1 plus E2 over 1 plus E1 minus 1. Case 2, though, what does that turn into? Negative 1 minus delta V over V is equal to square root of 1 plus E2 over 1 plus E1. Simplify that out a little bit. This will turn into delta V is equal to V times negative. Actually, this will turn into technically negative. Where do I say VP? Oh, sorry. VP is your starting. VP is your starting periapsis. VP is equal to VP at E1. See, because this is the total velocity. It's like your velocity plus then. So negative. Actually. Oh, come on. So this turns into, because that's just going to be positive. And negative V, that's really weird. Yeah, and that's the difference here, man. I think that's the difference. You're right. You're absolutely right, man. Here. So I don't think that's wrong. I don't think this is wrong. I think this is completely valid. It's just that your velocity at periapsis is going to be different. You see where I'm coming from? I don't think this is wrong. I just think that this this velocity at periapsis term is different. Yep, Dumbaratu, you absolutely got it, man. So it's not necessarily wrong, but I'm curious where the plus or minus comes into play, though, man. You know what I mean? I'm curious where that comes into play, because that is something that I forgot. All right, enough math. Let's throw this into KOS now that we've got a serious solution. Hold on, I gotta send a text. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. So let's throw this into KOS then. This makes a lot of sense. Yeah. All right. Took me a second to figure out. Surely took me a second. All right, let's put this into KOS. Enough fooling around. Where did I set my delta V? Right here. All right, so we're gonna be updating this variable, and we're not iteratively solving. That's the word. For delta V, because we were able to do it analytically instead. So let's do this. Let's see. Solve for delta V requirement based on desired eccentricity of 0.5, right? Set Microsoft OneNote. Set E2 to 0.5. Set E1 to what? I think it's what, like ship orbit eccentricity. Is that right? Dumbaratu, is that right, man? Ship orbit eccentricity. Crap. What's an easy way to get velocity at periapsis in KOS? Oh, cool, Dumbaratu. Yeah, Dumbaratu, what is this correct? And how would I get velocity? I mean, I know I can do it through equations, but is there an easy way to get velocity at periapsis with KOS? And if not, I'll just get the equation myself. I mean, I'll just do it myself. I really don't care, but... Thanks, Nugriat. Yeah, it would be. Well, it would be for, yeah, it would be. But I can go like this. Set VP to... Thanks, Kyran. Will it be more accurate? Okay, well, I'll try this one first. Well, hold on. Would it be ETA periapsis? Yeah, I think you'd need, because it's universal time. Yeah, that's fine, Donbaratu. I'm not really looking for anything too accurate right now. I'm just looking for something to get up and running, really. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now we can go like this. Oh, crap. That was silly. Set DV. Yeah, I know. Well, I probably should. I'm just gonna do this for now, though. You know. VP times the following. Square root some values minus 1. 1 plus E2 over 1 plus E1. Really, Numberatu? That'd be nice to be able to set your own epsilon, though. Do you guys have a way to calculate true anomaly from eccentric anomaly, or do you just use KSP's orbit driver for that? Alright, so we got delta V. That's not too clear, man. Are you saying, Nugrat, are you saying go like this? Cool, Numberatu, that's good to know. Is this what you're saying, Nugriat? Or just this? Can I just do that? Because well, if velocity at returns a vector, then I should be able to get the magnitude of that, right? Well, I'm assuming it's based on it's based on C#, right? You guys do it in C#? Like you guys make your parsers in C#? All right, what does this return? Wait, it doesn't return a vector then? So that's weird. It doesn't return a vector. You saying it was a hyperlink on that page? There we go. Orbitable? An orbitable velocity, that's cool. Orbitable. Ah, I see. So we would want orbit mag. Cool. Got it. Cool. Alright. Awesome. I know, I love orbitable. It's orbitable. I like it, Dumbaratu. I like it, man. I get a kick out of that. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys, that was AYE. Alright, so let's try this out then. DV to VP times... Yeah, that's fine, Dumbaratu. I understand that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head out soon. I promised her I would go on like a Skype date today because we're long distance right now. I told her I would go on like a Skype date tonight, and then I was only gonna do this for a couple of hours, so. DV. Actually. Alright, let's see if this works. This is gonna be wild if this works, and I doubt it will, but let's try it out. Okay, it's not what I meant. Alright, get rid of this sucker. I don't know, Kyran. Kinda hoping it does. Kinda hoping it does. What are you complaining about now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't anger the more important things I know. Hey, Bougie, what's up, man? Yeah, I know. And when the girlfriend calls, unfortunately. But, I mean, I had a lot of fun tonight doing this, so it's okay. Yeah, Bougie, I'm just about wrapping up, man. Got a call from AYE. I promised her I would go on a Skype date soon, and I'm actually looking forward to it. We're gonna watch Stranger Things, so it's gonna be cool. I might be on later, guys. I might be on later, so don't forget about me, okay? Yeah, look at that. Guys, check it out. No, I don't care if she's watching now. I mean, not a big deal. I didn't mean to say it's unfortunate. Like, I'm looking forward to Skype dating with her. Of course I am. I mean, I definitely want to do more of this later tonight, though. You know, I don't feel like I'm fully done yet. There's some more that I want to get done. So let's go like this. No maneuver nodes present. I know, because I deleted it. Oh, I know, Bougie. Sorry, guys, but real life is way more important than Twitch to me right now. I'm doing this for fun. I love doing it, don't get me wrong, but real life is pretty important to me still. So, and I'm not saying you guys aren't real life. Of course you guys are real life, you know. I'm not saying that, but it takes time and energy to do Twitch, and I don't have unlimited time and unlimited energy. So let's go like this. Let's change our orbit to something higher than 0.5. Oh, Kyran, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Meg. You guys are real life. Trust me. Oh, bull crap. Alright, we've got a 0.7. No, don't bugger off, guys. You guys are a lot of fun. This is the last thing I wanted to try. I want to see if it still works if we've got an orbit that's higher, that's a higher eccentricity than 0.5, alright? So let's run. Dumbaratu, I watched all 9 episodes of Season 2 in one sitting. Literally one sitting. I only got up during the 30-second Netflix autoplay breaks. That's the only breaks that I took. Those are the only breaks that I took. Grammar. Gosh darn it, grammar. Now, if this worked... Ah, yeah! How cool is that? I'd say it's pretty cool, right? Check it out. Check it. You guys checking it? That's really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright guys, well this works for any eccentricity. Oh, well then Dumbaratu, I mean, you gotta wait, man. You can't just go, you know what I mean? You definitely gotta wait then. I totally understand that. I totally understand that, man. Oh, man. Alright. Who's playing Kerbal Space Program? Actually, nobody that I know. Guys, let's go host Jason M. Everett. Let's go raid Jason M. Everett. No, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Jason M. Everett is done. I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to host anybody. You guys go watch whoever the heck you feel like watching, alright? Yeah, wait, what are you checking? Anyway, guys, we made, again, a lot of awesome progress. I mean, dude, we went through this entire derivation tonight. Alright, I'm pretty proud of us. I'm pretty proud of us that we did all of this in one night, alright? And we came up with some pretty awesome equations to use, okay? Jason Raid! Twitchception. Off to Cosmos, nice. Guys, I know this was a short... I know the previous 2 streams have been a bit shorter. I apologize about that, alright? But I will absolutely upload the notes, Demonata. If you guys have any questions about the stuff that I'm doing here, just let me know. But I'll upload these notes, okay? I might upload them to AERO 101. I don't know. Nah, they're general, though, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll put in, like, an extra folder in AERO 101 or something like that. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for learning. Thanks for putting your brain caps on, and thanks for learning with me. It's always a lot of fun. Few notes. I'm obviously probably gonna stream tomorrow. Sunday at around noon. Sunday at around noon. What is Sunday at around noon, guys? It's AERO 101. All right. Next lecture 002. AERO 101 on Sunday. Be there or be square. Okay. Be there or be super duper square. You don't want to be. You want to be elliptical or hyperbolic, but don't be square, man. Don't be square. Be here. AERO 101. We're gonna go over some really cool things. We're probably gonna go over how to derive the orbital parameters next, because we did orbital energy, obviously. Have a nice day night. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, guys. Signing off. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.